Hi, you guys. This is your girl, brandibernay. I have not been making YouTube videos. For any of my subscribers who are faithful to my videos, I do apologize for not being upkept, with making my daily, monthly videos as I was making my full self videos. I made a dreadlock update video in March when I hit 2 years. But I just been busy with school and I just recently started working and whatnot. But since my this video is mainly for my full self update, the last video I did was back in November, I want to believe, and that covered pretty much my courses for MIDI. No, that covered my courses for recording consoles and microphones in theory. And since that class, which was in November, I've taken audio file management, which was an online class, and pretty much it just all you really do is learn pretty much how to keep files in order and have good management when it comes to files and documentation and stuff like that. It was a pretty simple class. Then I had intro to show production, which gave you an insight on pretty much the show pro side of things as far as like the consoles and how to set up a system when it comes to the actual, like if you were to have a concert or something, we actually went through the process of actually setting up the speakers and knowing how to wire the console to the speaker and knowing all of the signal flow and things like that. So pretty much intro to show production, that was a pretty interesting class for me. um, I kind of learned a lot, but it's more so for the show production students, but it's also good for recording art students to know that stuff as well. I took Audiotronics and Principles of Electricity in the same month, and with Audiotronics, that was a pretty cool class. We got to build different things such as these things. In Audiotronics, pretty much we build different things in lab. This is what you would call a decision maker, and pretty much all you would do, you turn it on. It's like a, ooh, look at the light. But no, what you would do is like, it's like a coin toss type thing. You press the button, answer the thing, a question, or whatever. If it say yes or no, blah blah blah. Simple. We also did what was this? Oh, this was the first thing we made. It was just a simple blinky light, and the lights just blink. And then I would say the most interesting thing that we did make was this thing. And pretty much what it is a microphone. So this was pretty cool. Like these are the mics right here, and like they have the volume switch, of course, and then you would input your headphones into this. But this was pretty cool to make in Audiotronics. I did learn a few things in there, I guess you could say, as far as Audiotronics. Pretty much it was basically for our labs and stuff. That's what we did in labs. Like we learned how to like about schematics and different things of that nature. But it was a pretty cool class to be in. It was kind of interesting. Now, as far as of the principles of electricity, I did not like that class really. I mean, I didn't really care for it at all. Yeah, that just wasn't the class for me. I just really did not really care for it. It wasn't too difficult, but at the same time, it just wasn't really that interesting to me. And then after I took Audiotronics and Principles and Applications of Electricity, then which was um last no I'm wrong, the month before, which was digital consoles. That class, digital consoles. Yes, I took that about a couple months ago. And with that class, pretty much we focused on two main consoles, and pretty much one of them was a DAW console, pretty much, and then we had an analog console, pretty much. So one of the consoles focused more on just the digital side of things, if I remember correctly, and then the other console that we worked with, it you were able to switch back and forth, and you were able to have it as an analog board and also as a digital board. So that class, it was pretty, the labs and things were pretty interesting to me as well. We learned how to do different things as far as like how to work those specific boards and automation and all types of things on the different boards, like as far as how the faders work, the digital side of things and the analog side of things. So I mean, that class, it caught my attention. I like that class as well. And last month, which is the most recent, last month I took audio workstations and critical listening. And with those two classes, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. With audio workstations, in the first week of the class, that's when I kind of got sick. Not, I don't know if y'all really care, but I got sick and I wasn't really feeling well. So throughout the month, being that I was sick like for a whole week and a half maybe, it kind of threw me off for the class. And I mean, it was a good class because it really was interesting to me. I just couldn't really get into it how I would have liked, how I would have wanted to, being that I didn't really, you know, blah. But yeah, like pretty much in audio workstations, all you do is learn about Pro Tools. Like I wouldn't say the ins and outs because you can't learn the ins and outs of Pro Tools within 1 month, but you grasp a good majority of the things that you will need to know as far as working with the program Pro Tools 10, which is what we use. And yeah, pretty much that is all you do in audio workstations is learn about Pro Tools, and in labs and things you apply the skills that you learn within the lectures that we go to. But if you're looking as for what you may be doing in audio workstations, all you're going to be doing is learning about Pro Tools. That's it. As far as shortcuts, the shuffle, grid, spot mode, the different modes that you have. It's so much that you're going to learn about Pro Tools in that class. And then you have, of course, critical listening, which enhances your critical listening skills. You learn more so about the frequencies and how to decipher different things as far as when you're actually listening to music and listening for sounds and things like that. So if you really dive into that class as far as critical listening and do everything that you're supposed to do, you'll come out of that class hearing things at a different perspective than you were before you went into the class. And this month, which is, I should just talk about this class now because I'll be done with this class next week, and I'm pretty sure I won't make another video for a while. So as far as right now, I'm in interactive audio. This all year, well, put it like this class for me has been one of the most interesting classes that I've taken thus far, simply because this class, it pretty much showed me and it weighed out my options as far as what I want to do in my career, as far as either sound engineering or audio post-production, as where, you know, the post-production side of things, I would work on sound or music and different things like that, and the aspect of working with it like on television, movies, anything to do with sound that could be, you know, put into audio post-production, putting music or sound into the film or whatever's being shown. Also sound design, where you're actually making sounds and implementation and things like that. That's the stuff that I'm learning this month. So this class, it is actually interesting to me, and it's kind of weighing out the sides. I'm thinking, and I'm still kind of debating, but taking this class has opened up different options for me as where I want my career to go, and I'm looking more so into the audio post-production side of things. I feel that the audio post-production side of things will be not more jobs, well, in a sense, it's more promising as far as sound engineering and things like that. But, you know, it's life. You never know where it'll take you. But that's that. But yeah, it's been a while since I made a video, and since I made a video last, let me see how many classes that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've taken 7 classes since I made my last update video. I should do better. And being that I did wait so long, it took me about 10 minutes just to go over, you know, the brief description of what I pretty much grabbed out of those classes. But as far as Full Sail, I'm still enjoying every month that I go into. I go into them each month open-minded, ready to learn different things as far as the different classes and things like that, and it being such an accelerated pace. But Full Sail, I'm still enjoying the journey that I'm going through in all of the classes. I try to grasp everything that I can within those 4 weeks that we are in the class, being that we do only get 4 weeks per class or whatever. But it's a learning experience for me every month. I'm trying to, learn as much as I can so that when I do graduate, I've obtained enough knowledge where I can get a job and things like that. I'm probably gonna start as far as, sigh. I just lost my whole train of thought. But, that's enough for now. It's been like 10 and a half minutes now. And y'all probably aren't even, you're probably tired of listening to me right about now. So, if y'all watch my videos for my dreads, as you can see, my dreads are progressing. They are progressing. I just watched Gerard Green's video, and like he stated, he was like, the key to your lock growth is very simple. Stop watching the growth of your hair. Stop, watching it every day, every month. Just let it grow, and then one day, it's gonna surprise you, and you're gonna look at your hair, you're gonna be like, whoa, my hair grew. But no, really, it's growing, and I don't really do much to it these days. All I do is wash it about maybe once a month. Well then, yeah, I'm about to go now. But like I was saying before I go, I wash it maybe once a month and get retwisted or whatever. That's about it. I oil it, put oil on it every now and then. I don't really do much to my hair at all. I wrap it up when I first get it retwisted so it can last. I got my hair retwisted Thursday. As you can see. Well, you may not be able to see, but it's already getting frizzy. But that's enough of all that jibber jabber. And I'm gonna go now. Hope my video was very informative for you. And if you do have any additional questions as far as my journey at Full Sail University, I advise you to go like my Facebook page at brandibernay. No. www.facebook.com/brandibernay ENT. brandibernay ENT. All together. Follow me on Twitter, Brandy_Bernay. Follow me on Instagram, Brandy_Bernay. And yeah, y'all can get at me on all those sites. I'm a very socially network inclined person. But I'll talk to y'all later. So, Brandy Bernay.